Hello everybody, what is going on? I'm Joey. You joined me here today with my good friend Derek, and we are at Cars and Cops, which is a local car show to benefit the Glendale Police here in Verdugo Park. So this show consists mainly of classic cars and also exotics, and so I thought we'd start inside this awesome 59 Cadillac. And so you want to tell us a little bit about this car?
Sure, this is an all-original 1959 Cadillac, futuristic fins, great paint, everything's all original on this car, never been touched. Now why don't we go take a look outside?
Let's go do it. Alright, so I'm here with Derek outside the car now, and he's going to tell us a little bit about it.
So as you can see, it's white and black, got beautiful colors. You've got white wall tires, a lot of chrome. It's almost like a land yacht right here. Look around.
Alright, so here's a 59 Mercury. Now this color is interesting. It's almost like a salmon color. Derek, would you own this Mercury with this color?
I actually like it. It's really cool, 50s looking with the white top. It looks really great.
Yeah, I don't know. There's something about that salmon interior. I don't know if I like it.
That is true. It doesn't really work well with this car, but it's still a great car from the 50s.
No, that's true. That's very true. And then this Bel Air wagon I love as well. It's hard to tell.
Look at all the chrome on that.
Yeah, the white and the chrome.
And it's a Nomad, which are very rare.
Yeah, so tell us a little bit about the Nomad.
Well, it's a two-door station wagon, unlike the four-door ones, and these are rare because, of course, it's a Nomad.
Okay, so it's like a shooting brake, but that's what they called it back then.
Exactly.
Okay. And then this Ranchero I love. Awesome.
Good
red and the white.
And look at the liner inside there.
Yeah, no one ever does colored bed liners, but that's awesome. And look at it's hard to see, but there's like little red flakes. Wow. And then Derek, Galaxy.
Beautiful color. I would have gone with a nice white top on this car. Kind of a bit too blue, but look how clean the engine bay is on this.
Yep.
With a Thunderbird engine 427.
Yeah, this engine.
Then this is not a GM 427. This is a Ford 427. These are also really great engines.
Now, yesterday I was at the Steve McQueen show, and I was judging some old 40s American cars, kind of styled like this Mercury. All these like very slanted roofs. So, yeah,
that's kind of the thing back in the 40s, the teardrop shape, the sleek look. They called those boat tails back in the 30s, but that's kind of what transitioned from the 30s into the 40s, this very sleek teardrop shaped look.
Yeah, but I do like them, and the white walls and the chrome, it's a good look. And then this is just clean looking.
I know.
Love this color.
I believe it's a 60 Pontiac. I'm not sure. I think so.
Yeah. No, I love it. Yeah, Pontiac Ventura. Awesome.
The detail on the interior, you don't really see that on new cars these days.
Yeah.
The futuristic dashboard.
What I love about this car as well is the leather. They've done 3 different shades. They've gone with a dark red, almost an orange, and a white. These days, you'll see like a 2-tone on the interiors, but a 3-tone no one does anymore, and that's a really cool detail. Now again, this show has grown a lot. Last year there were, how many cars? Like 50? I think this year was like 150, so
yeah.
Good on Glendale PD for letting the show grow. But that's awesome. And again, the show all benefits the police, so it's a great show for a great cause. And the weather today, I actually like it.
It's not that bad for a car show.
No, it's not. Often people, before going to shows, they'll put the bras on the car to keep them clean. I don't know. I don't like when people leave them on for display. Because personally, I don't think they look that good.
Yeah, me neither. It kind of detracts from the design and the reason why the car was designed that way. It kind of takes away from it. But of course, people do like to keep their cars clean as well.
Well, sure. And if anything, it looks like the person is sick and has a cold, so they're wearing a mask so they don't get other people contagious. Yeah, and I don't know if I like that look. And then this GT350. I've always loved the GT350H is black and gold. And what's cool about the light, it's kind of more gold in the light, and then the dark is like a bronze. But yeah, these are always such a classic. Always a fan favorite. But yeah, look at that. That is nice. Even the details, like you look at the bolts here, the little bronze outline. I love when people do those details.
All really those awesome. Little details really make what's a car.
Exactly. All right, now I've done a lot of Porsche, but I haven't actually seen this 914 before. How would you describe this color?
It's very, it pops a lot. Like you look around and then you see this car, it really stands out among others.
I think it's called Electron Yellow, but I'm not sure. And what's interesting I've been noticing on all these shows is, especially this car, look how many flies are on this car. It's not picking up on camera, but there are so many flies on this car, it's ridiculous. Nice Pontiac GTO, love it. Alright, so we're now going to go to the American Muscle section, and obviously start out with this Hellcat. I love the spec on this. It's kind of a maroon red, and then again, what I love about these interiors, the ones that have these tan interiors, they just look so awesome. They really do. And then got a Mustang here. Nice, look at that carbon fiber wheel.
And of course the red stripe on the top.
Yep, always love that. Project 6 GR wheels. Edgar, if you're watching this video, shout out for you. And then look at this here. It's a Ford Galaxy Dragster.
Great American muscle cars over here.
Yeah.
Fairlane 500.
Oh, look at that Bel Air.
Over here, I believe this is some sort of a custom, crazy stuff on this car.
It's a fuel injected one as well. Let's go check out the engine bay.
As you can see, it's been totally revamped.
Yeah, there's not much remaining from a standard Bel Air.
Yeah.
What's interesting is, usually people these days, they, a lot of cars these days, they have engine covers, and in old cars, people are like, oh, there's no engine covers, you can see the engine. Well, this one has an engine cover, but I have to say, it's not a bad-looking engine cover.
It actually looks pretty good, because if you notice, the little gun sights, which these two chrome parts here, are matching the two on the top.
Yeah.
Which are also very, very cool.
And I think if they were to do engine bays today like that, I think people would appreciate it a lot more.
Exactly.
But this is a really clean build. What's interesting, it's a lot of red cars. I don't know, is it like International Red Car Day?
I know, that's true. I do spot a lot of red cars out there.
Yeah, it's funny. I don't know what's with all these red cars. Yeah, here. So here's exotics, but you look at all those red cars. It's crazy. Then a red Ducati. Alright, and now we kind of gets a little scattered because it's like half exotic, half sports car. Oh, wow, look at this Jeep setup. What do you think of this?
Man, that's perfect for off-roading right there.
Yeah, look at that tent area for car shows.
I know.
I like it. S2000. Love this. One thing I found interesting on this S2000, he has 2 RPM gauges. What's the point of that?
I really don't know.
I mean, I guess if you want to let people know you have 2 RPM, it doesn't make sense. Okay. And in this 996, it's interesting. Not a particular fan of it. Alright, now we're going to kind of go into hot hatches and Volkswagen. And so, we got to start out with this Golf GTI. I love the wheels. A lot of people are doing these, 20-spoke crazy wheels. There's something nice and simple about a just set of silver wheels.
And it actually really stands out with the car.
Yeah.
It really makes a difference.
And the red trim I love. I always love the Golf GTI. It's a seriously great car. And then this is the new Volkswagen Arteon. I don't know how you say it, but it looks premium compared to most Volkswagens. What do you think of the looks?
It actually looks very clean, very futuristic design on it. I like it. For a new car and a Volkswagen, it looks really good.
Yeah, they've kind of taken those Audi lines.
Definitely.
But yeah, the interior as well. This isn't the top of the line with the digital screen, but it still looks nice. But yeah, it's and then it's also a they don't call these hatchbacks, like fastbacks.
Something like that.
But what's nice is the trunk space is finally big. Of course, not as big as 59. Nothing's as big as that. We could always do the trunk test, see how many people can fit in.
Hatchback.
Yeah, this is a proper hatchback. This is a fastback. So yeah, I'm not sure. The difference is kind of seen. I think craziest car of the show is this setup. Derek, how do you describe that?
Wow, how did they get that up there in the first place? I mean, look at that. That's a great off-roader right
It's a very good question. You know, you have one thing that can go off-road, and then you have another one that can go off-road.
I mean,
it's big.
Yeah, it's big.
I mean, I'd be scared to go under tunnels in that. And then this I love. So they took a Wooly's Jeep and made it into a mail truck. And then, yeah, again, adding on to monster trucks. Pretty crazy. Yeah, I don't really have any words for this.
Me neither.
It's big.
Very, as you can see, it's not a show car.
Yeah. And then obviously we go to the exact opposite.
On the other hand, as you can see, this Bel Air Chevrolet.
Oh, this is nice. And I just, yeah, something about a red Bel Air, all the chrome, I love. Oh wow, look at
how shiny that is. And then, of course, you can't take it much away from the engine.
No, the engine's awesome. Another Bel Air here. So this is an E55 AMG, 5.5 liter supercharged V8. I love this plate. Yeah, M5. It's faster than an M5. And then he's got slicks on the back. So, yeah, pretty cool. And then again, another Bel Air.
Of course, the infamous Bel Air.
It's a great car. It really is. It's funny, the C2 Corvettes, you get, you know, the bright colors, the reds, the blues. But there's something about the silver. I've actually never seen a silver one before, and it looks clean. What do you think of the silver on this?
It actually looks really good. The stance of the car with the silver looks good. I mean, the quality of the paint could be better, but the chrome really makes that accent on the car.
Yeah, it's really simple and it brings out the lines awesome.
But of course, as a Cadillac owner, I would suggest white wall tires.
And this is a cool hot rod build here. Look at that windshield. Cool, the green flames. Like it. AC Cobra. You know, it's funny. This is a rare AC Cobra spec because it has barely any chrome. It's black.
Right.
And it has no stripes. This is probably the simplest AC Cobra spec ever. There's not much to it, and I kind of like that.
I know.
Pulling out, there's a McLaren 570S and a Lamborghini Huracan Performante. And then this GT3, love the spec. And this is just cool. So Dirk, what is this paint style called when they kind of make it look like a gold flake or something?
I'm not sure what that's actually called. I'm pretty sure there's a special name for that, but
yeah, there has to be.
I'm not sure.
It looks cool. And then see, this is like, yeah, this is more what I'm talking about the style of. Yeah, it's a really cool look. And then wow, this interior. So I think the thing that makes this car unique is the red tinted windows. No one does that. And then it's got the deep red interior, diamond quilted stitching. Yeah. I think that has to win craziest interior.
Definitely.
Got a Ferrari F430. So now we're gonna go into exotics and classic sports cars. Now this 190 SL, I love it. All right, and then we get to BMWs, and we got an M6 here, which I love. And then this E30 I also love. You got an M3 of an E30 here, and the silver's awesome. 356, and 2002. This 2002, pretty raw.
I know, barely anything on it.
Most people with 2002s do these, you know, either race car builds or restore them to be perfectly original. This one, they just kind of left it the way it is. I kind of like that, to be honest.
Me too.
E46 M3. And then another 356 here. This gray is cool. And then this is a Renault. I'm not sure which model. We don't get Renault in the US, but I do love this car. I wish we had Renault in the US. Got another 2002. This one's a convertible. Another one here, like I said, with the 2002s. See, this one was perfectly restored, or it's original in really good shape, to be a, you know, perfect spec. And so it's the opposite of what we saw. But no, it's not 2002. It's a 2000 Ti. Interesting. Touring. I've never seen this before. Have you seen this?
I've actually never seen this car either before.
Interesting.
And I go to a lot of car shows, never seen this one.
And this is a new one. Well, we've seen the Triumph TR6s a lot. They're very popular.
But in in a brown color like this is very, very rare.
And then this we've seen a lot this morning. But British Racing Green with this red interior. Look at the rope on the wheel. This is such a cool car. Derek, what do you think of this?
I love it with the original interior and all of the track marks on it. I really like this car.
Yeah, and this car gets driven a lot, which I love. And look at the leather strap with the wool. That's awesome. So this is a 911 SC. I like it. And this is kind of Porsche 911s. And then this Mercedes, I love. So it's a 250 SE. The SE was, top of line, kind of like the S classes today. Look how plush this interior is.
I know.
And one thing I love is a lot of manufacturers do wood trims, but look at what they've done. They did the wood around the gauges, and it really is, you see the quality all around. What do you think of the interior?
I love it. Look how large the seats are compared to new cars. The interior and the carpeting and the wood trim, it really makes this car stand out.
Yeah, for sure. And then from going big and luxurious, you come to this Lotus, which is small and tiny.
Just a quick little bit.
Could you fit in this, Derek?
Probably not.
Yeah, we don't even have driver's licenses yet, and this car's too small, but that's okay.
You want to quench that thirst.
Another 2002.
Place to go.
And then this Lotus I love. So it's got that classic green with the yellow, and then it's got the goggles, driving gloves. This is always cool. And then here we have a BMW Isetta. These things are always tiny, but I love them because they're fun.
I mean, just look at the color too. I love it. Just the whole way the stamp of the car is.
So if you had to describe the BMW Isetta in one word, how would you describe it?
Small.
I would say the same thing. The weirdest feature of this car, though, doors, is that the door is on the front. So when you enter the car, if you park too close to your garage, you actually can't get out of the car.
I know, because as you can see, these doors were actually designed by a refrigerator company. Like, this is actually a refrigerator door.
Yeah, so if I were to stand right here, if there's someone in the car, they cannot get out. So if you want to trap your best friend, perfect car right here, BMW Isetta. Another MG. Funny, I'd actually never seen an Audi Quattro before. Obviously, these cars are very famous, but I love these Quattros. Look at that. Classic design, never gonna get old. Shelby Daytona, I love it. Then this is a cool Lancia. Look at that, the rally version, little model there. I wish we had Lancias. I believe this is a Delta Integrale. Let's see. Yeah, it's a Delta Integrale. So clearly this was imported, because did we get the Delta Integrale in the US?
No, we did not.
Okay, because I remember the Delta Integrales. These are really fast hatchbacks. I love them. Another E30 M3, so clean in the white. And then Renault 5 Turbo 2. And then you got an E46 M3. It's actually in really good shape. And then this Alfa Romeo. Wow. This Alfa Romeo, stunning.
Just the color makes this car, I think that the character of this car is that color.
Yeah.
I mean, I've seen so many Alfa Romeos in red, in green, and in white, blue, but I think even though this is a very boring brownish, greenish color, it's really cool.
Yeah, and I think I love the details as well, like the tricolore stripe on the hood, and then it continues to the grille, the yellow fog lights, and then, yeah, let's go check out the interior. So they left the interior pretty much stock, but to be honest, it's not bad, because it's not, it's not a bad, never a bad interior. Now, the weirdest thing I've been noticing about Alfa Romeos recently is, again, they make the joke, Italian engineering, the world's finest. So if you take a look at the gear knob, it's actually closer to the passenger than the driver. What do we think of Italian engineering with that?
I don't know what to say about that one.
Yeah, I mean, maybe they're saying, like in the World Rally Championship, you have two people in the car, your navigator, your driver. I guess in this scenario, your driver tells you, okay, shift gears, and then your passenger shifts the gear. It's weird. Got another McLaren 570 leaving, kind of like a clay color. I like that. Now this Carrera with the ducktail, awesome. And this is a Mexico blue, Ferrari 458, and then a Targa behind that. SL63 here in red. let's go check out this. I always love SLs. But obviously the SLs have gotten less and less popular because of the AMG GT. But these are always such great cars. And then you got a DiCiamasso Pantera here. And this is a really cool build. You can see how the transmission's exposed to the engine. It's awesome. I believe that car is actually Dallas Rain's car. It's clean Carrera there. And then 993 Turbo. GT350 Mustang. GT3 RS. Viper GCSR. These are always great cars. Look at that front splitter in the canards. Very aggressive. Ferrari 812. Scat Pack. BMW i8. Mustang. And this is a bright color on this GT3 RS. Lamborghini Gallardo LP560. And then I think the craziest spec of the show is actually this 3 cars right here. So we got a Corvette ZR1. That crazy orange, which I love. Look at that little B logo there. And then you have an Audi S3, but half of it's red, half of it's white. That's cool. Black stripe in the middle. And then this RS5 is in this forest green. And I love these gold wheels. Awesome finish to them.
And I think those are brushed. These are not real. These are brushed.
Yeah, it's a brushed aluminum
But I like
finish.
the stroking, if you can notice that.
Really nice, and it makes the caliper, not the caliper, but the disc itself look gold.
You don't really see them that often.
No. And this color is a factory color, bro. It's interesting. What they've done is they've left, see, this is the factory color, and then here they put on a protective clear coat, but a matte finish. Right. So it's a really weird finish, but I like it. So it's a detail you kind of don't really see often. And then, yeah, another one, Mustang, crazy wheels. Wow, look at this original NSX. Again, I've never seen a silver, but these silver cars are growing on me. I mean, it's a very boring color, but it just brings out the lines so well. Would you agree that silver brings out the lines in cars well?
It does. You can see the shading of different silvers on this, and it really emphasizes little accent lines around all the doors, the fenders, and the back panels, everything.
Yeah, it does look good.
But even you can see with another Acura NSX over there, they're still red, shows that emphasis of the lines and design of the car.
Yeah, the red kind of hides it.
Right.
And then this is confusing. So it's a 997 Turbo, except it's been converted to like a GT2 RS. That's where you get the Turbo RS. It says fueled by coffee. And you must go to a lot of cars and coffees. But yeah, this is wild. So actually a funny thing, so a couple of years ago at the Glendale Cruise Night, another cool show, so Derek said when he saw this, he's like, I want to get a ride in one of these look like fun. And then Derek's mom said, you know, you'll eventually get a ride in one of these, don't worry. So yeah, the doors are big on this, it's very long. So you know what I would do with one of these? Have the front just like a normal car,
Right.
but then have the back area as, you know, like for Monterey Car Week, you can just sleep back here. And then have like a kitchen area.
Like how they did it on Grand Tour.
Yeah, exactly. Point is, there's potential for these things. And then obviously you got the classic Woody. I'd love how someone actually put a surfboard up there. I like when people decorate their cars to like kind of match the style. You know, like people putting old newspapers. But this is cool. Kind of showing going to the beach back then. I always wanted to drive one of these Woodies, see what people think. We got an old cop car here. Oh, we now covered every car of the show, so I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you haven't, make sure to subscribe to the channel for more content to come. As always, I'm Joey, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.